Driving Basics 11, the drive-through. So I see a lot of people getting this very important thing wrong, and that is mobile phone use. So you are allowed to use your mobile phone at a drive-through to pay. You are not allowed to sit in a drive-through and start scrolling through Instagram, Facebook, and that horrible TikToky one. Pointless. You're not allowed to do it. It's against the law. So you will end up with 6 points, £200 if you're seen to do it.
Hello, are you using the app today?
No, thank you.
What can I get you?
Can I get a large cappuccino with chocolate, please?
A large cappuccino, anything else?
That's it, thank you.
Make your way to the first window when you can, please. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. So I still can't use my phone because I am moving. What I can do is the vehicle needs to be stationary and I can then use my phone to pay. I must then put my phone away. Can't be sitting there at the drive-through using it.
A large cappuccino.
Yes, please, mate. Thank you.
Let's have a good one, mate.
Thanks a lot. Cheers. And that is perfectly legal. But if I was now sitting there holding my phone, doing anything other than what I've just done, that can get me 6 points and a £200 fine. If you're a learner and you've just passed, you have 2 years, okay? And if you get 6 points in that 2 years, you go back to a provisional license.
Any sugars?
No, thank you.
There you go.
Thanks
Have
a lot.
lovely day.
Cheers, and you. Do-do-do. As a driving instructor, if I get 5 points on my license, I actually lose my job. The DVSA take away my badge. And that's quite right, because if I'm getting points on a license, I shouldn't be a driving instructor. I've never had any points in my license. I've been driving 21 years. There just isn't an excuse. If you get points on your license, you were not paying the proper attention, etc., etc. Now, the other thing I need to consider is the coffee I've just bought. So it's not illegal for me to be drinking that coffee while I drive. There's no law against it, okay? And I think drinks in a car is something that's really important because it's very dangerous to be dehydrated. For me personally, if I don't have coffee, I feel really sluggish. Okay, now I know that's not ideal because obviously I'm a little bit caffeine reliant, but I feel very sluggish without it. So if I don't drink enough water, I know when I'm dehydrated, I feel pretty rubbish. So it's really important that we do have drinks in the cars, especially on longer journeys. But personally, what I do with the coffee now is I only take a sip of it if I'm stationary and I'm likely to remain stationary for a few seconds. So if I've just come to a stop at a traffic light and I think, well, that's just gone green, just gone red, I'm not going to be here a few seconds now, I will take a swig of that coffee, okay? If I'm driving along a road like this, personally, I'm not going to take a swig of the coffee. It's all good until something happens. Often when my learners respond to something really well, perhaps, like maybe a car pulls out in front of them, something unexpected happens, they might respond badly, but they might respond really well. Now, if they respond really well, one of the first questions I often ask them is, how would that have gone if you had a coffee in your hand? And it makes them think. They go, God, yeah, that would have gone really badly, actually. I'd spilled the coffee everywhere. I might not have reacted in time. So that's really important to consider. Driving without due care and attention or careless driving are two charges you absolutely could get charged with: drinking or eating whilst driving. So there was a police force on the news recently who were going along the motorway in an unmarked HGV, and they were filming people as they pass them. They do this quite regularly, actually. And they were filming people that are driving without due care and attention, careless driving, etc. And one guy was eating at McDonald's. Now, eating at McDonald's is not illegal at the wheel, but what he was doing was using his legs to steer the wheel. So absolutely, he will get charged. Penalty points, remember, will make you very likely have a higher insurance premium. So as a new driver, you're already going to be paying through the nose for your insurance. You then go and get penalty points on your license, which you must declare for a number of years. And there's your insurance premium suddenly through the roof. As always, love to hear from you. You know, when you're driving along, do you drink a coffee? Do you have water, etc. with you to keep you hydrated? Do you see it as a problem if you're drinking like I am now along a national speed limit road coming up to a roundabout? Would it really be too much of a problem if I took a sip of my coffee now? You know, how do you treat it? Love to hear from you. Love hearing, especially some of my more senior, my veteran subscribers who've got lots of lovely experience, and it's really great to get some fantastic viewpoints on some of the driving basic series that we've been doing. So let me know, you know, how do you treat food and drink in the car? It'd be really good to hear from you. As always, I'll see you for the next one.